Hello, hello, good evening. Welcome to another ESP2 trading stream video. Today is Monday, 8 or August 28. It is 8:50 p.m. Eastern Time in the US. What I have here, I won't be able to be in the market maybe for 2 or 3 days this week, maybe the whole week, and I miss this day. So what I'm doing is I want to replay. I want to do a replay to see how the day developed. From the histograms, what I have here is I can see for here that there was tremendous amount of congestion. Tremendous amount of congestion. It seems, for what I see here, if this is right, I see the market very slow, a very rotational market going back and forth, just grinding its way down, grinding its way up, some liquidation here, and short covering in here. From the blocks, something that I highlight here, it's the good amount of volume at the opening here around half back of this period, and this level here. Can you see how it has a significant volume? This is somebody doing something here, and the period itself doesn't have volume, but somebody's doing something there. What it's doing, who knows? Okay. But unless I take a look, unless I pick the replay, I would not know. Now, if I going to, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to copy these references and paste it here. Paste the reference side. Okay, this is here now. I just have 2 days here. I am just want to see what happens here. But I was checking in the morning, or before I left today, I guess yesterday on Sunday, is that the market has finally find a place where two-way trade can take place. This area here is quite relevant. Okay? If this area, if this level is rejected, support, it can break here, or it is accepted. If it's broken, the market can have a significant short-covering rally here. But the odds are, we have this rally, this range here, this 8-day range here, and maybe some sideways trading here. I'm saying that's going to happen now. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but I just want to know. I will have some ideas, some scenarios. Right now here, I do have 8:42 a.m. in the morning. This is a very significant, very prominent overnight POC here. The market has breaking, is taking this high. Let's see if it can close this distribution here. Very thin market here, very thin profile here. The market shouldn't have any problem. Should have no problem whatsoever going through these single prints here all the way up to here, because there's nothing there. Oops. I don't know what I did there. Okay, I'm loading the range, just the range. Okay. Why I call it as the range? Because this X is here, I mean, this has no access here. There's still a bunch of stops here. And above this, there's nothing here. Look at what the overnight is doing. You have three distributions here. Like 1, 2, 3, very emotional. No, but the thing is, when the market has this kind of prominent POCs, the overnight, the market, this kind of POCs attract the market back and forth. Good odds the market is going to come back to this level here. It could take these lows. Notice what happened in the overnight. How many times this market has been bought from last or settled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and then oh boy, very good. Okay, question about buying here. All right, the market tried or made an attempt to close the gap. Notice how the gap up, how the gap. This is 5 times the normal speed. The market made an attempt to close the gap. It didn't even close this distribution. This is something important here. This distribution here, from the overnight, okay? Closing this distribution and closing this distribution. Getting over here targets this side, getting over here targets this side. It didn't even get to this. This can be a long, or yeah, right now it's a long, right? You can go long. I mean, I'm not saying you are going to, okay? But because what in trading, understanding what's happening is primordial. Is the first thing that we need to try to achieve here. Understand what is going on, so we can plan. Not the market what the market will do, but what is going on. And once we identify or try to identify, you be able to evaluate the conditions. The market tried to do a counteraction to overnight 100% short, long inventory. Now in the upper side, look at this. It didn't get to this distribution here. Getting over here targets this opposite side. It didn't get there. Wow. Tremendous amount of weakness here. Something that I was monitoring as well. I say I was going to keep an eye on this is the bond market. What the market did is still trading in range, the 10 years. A lot of volatility here. Range. Rotational day. Oh, look at this gap in the bonds in the 30 and the 10. Wow, what happened here? This kind of actions actually remove some of the pressure from the market. Man, this is 5 minutes. 5 times the speed, the normal speed. This is such a low. The opening in the weekend, the overnight session open was very, very, very soft. Something similar is going on here. Very slow market. The gap is held, is holding. The gap, let's see, the market is trying to make an attempt to close the gap now. Notice where traders are buying from that distribution from the overnight. That can be a long. As soon as the market takes or closes that distribution, that means that the market is it's not doing what you think it will do. Same thing goes to the opposite side. And why I'm looking to the upper side? very slow market. Look at the high of the histograms, okay? Now we had some volume here. Really good volume here. This same behavior here, what's happening here, happening, when it happened? Happened Friday, it happened Thursday as well. That big volume, the big break, big volume here. Because there's a lot of traders here. Trades are going long or going short. Whatever happens when they have good volume, whatever happens could be or can be, a strong movement. Because the longs are going to liquidate or the shorts are going to cover. No, I mean, both cannot be right. There's only one one trade is going to work. But so, did you see where the buying was coming? A halfback. But that is not a strong. That's not sign of a strong market there. Something very remarkable also from the data NVIDIA report is this area here has tremendous amount of volume here. You never check it. You never check it in the regular session. There's a tremendous amount of volume here in this area. Big blocks from the overnight session. Big blocks. Thousands here in this area. Inside bar forming. How much time to go? Start 60. Well, I'm going to go now. Now that I know this is very slow, I'm going to go to 15 times the normal speed. 15 times the speed. Taper on the upper side. Taper in the lower side. Inside bar. Perfect balance. Perfect balance. So far. But, I mean, perfect balance in the intraday, okay? But notice that the market's out of balance. Okay, the market's out of balance. Notice where the Friday range is. This is Friday's range. The market's out of balance. The opportunities come here where the market has a directional move in the direction of the break, or comes back into previous range, comes back into balance. Coming back into balance targets the opposite side of the range. So far, the gap is holding. If you are why would you be short here? That's a question. Why would you be short here? Because there's a gap here. A gap to the upside. I will show this market. Now that high there has good odds. It's very bad high. Very bad high there. I would do here. Man, it's not what I would do. Is I see an opportunity to go long here because those highs, the market is trying to close to get into this range, into this distribution here. Coming inside here targets the opposite side. This triple high. Man, that's not good. On the lower side we have a gap, and this very prominent position. This is okay. This is not good. If I was long here, okay, this is not okay. This is not good. This is out. Why? I mean, I would have been waiting a pullback here before, or aiming to take this high, but when it could be somewhere down here, right? But when the market takes this low here, that's an out. Mark is not doing what that's breaking the structure here to the upside. Now, they're good. Also, can the market close? I mean, the high is not good, low is not good. Okay, look at that push there. Now the gap has been closed. This is the second time in the last 3 or 4 days that happens. Closing the gap, targets, I start to see the opposite side. The first thing I do is I start monitoring what happens with value. Okay? What happens to the value? It moves lower. Remember, the gap has been closed. The high is no good. I wouldn't be a short here. If any, no. I mean, it's just not good. It's no risk. I mean, if you want to find a trade, you will find it, right? But so far, nothing. Okay, I'm going to speed this up. 15 times, they go to 25. 25 is very slow market, very low. This market is grinding its way to the downside, very low. What about volume? What happened with volume today? I didn't check that. Oh, look at that! God damn it, look at this volume. It was higher at the opening. This suggests there's something here. I mean, if there was a counteraction, if there wasn't a counteraction, I would say there's something more than a counteraction, but this is a low, very low. Notice this day here. I would compare it to this, but notice how low it is. Just the first period is higher, just the opening. I guess the accumulation. Do you remember this? I'm going to pause this thing because these kind of things happen. It's very important to do when you do the replay. You can. I just noticed this. Do you remember that there was a lot of volume here? Some in A, there was some 10,000 here. It has higher volume at the opening, but after that it just dry. Notice next period was supposed to be here, and it's not there. This one, it just dries there. So there's nothing here to the outside. It just dries. You can see how it dries in the periods, but the fact that it's dry in the daily, remember what happened in the shortest time frame happens in all time frames. The same kind of action. Boy, this keeps drying. This one's supposed to be here. Oh, okay. So there's nothing here actually. Notice where the low is. Can you see where the daily low is? Where the low is? Exactly a halfback. Now it has been repaired. All these longs are being liquidated here. Can you see how this is? It's started to resemble like a small V. It's not V shape. Alright, I'm going to go 30 times faster now. Oops. Oh, come on. That was my bad. 7, 8, 9, 30. 30 times faster. Sailing coming from, from the high here, from half back, previous day high. This is curious here. This is very prominent here. Very prominent overlap POC. Look at this. This is long liquidation here. And if this high is taken, guess what you have here? Stops, right? What you have here and what you have here. The market can come all the way up to here and can target these highs, these weak highs here. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 highs, 7 highs. This is the last thing I want to be here short. 3 highs here, 3 highs here. I don't want to be short, but I don't want to be long either. Look at these lows here. E, F, G. Now this is a nothing market here. This is one of those days that you just stay out. There's nothing here. Very risky here. Location could be this. As soon as the market takes D high, that's I mean the trade has, but it's so slow, man. Now these highs, 4 highs now, 5. Don't tell me I mean, going short here is crazy risky here. The last thing, I mean, you won't. Nobody will give me enough money to short this market here. It's just this is just because context also, no? Remember this highs here. This is super weak here in the upper side. Let us this volume here, and now having 1, 2, 3, 4 questionable highs here. You know, you can see where the traders are selling the market from. And now, because this is no, you know, something has changed now. This is an action to the upside. Now this is the beginning of another one. You can have, or we can have some trading range here. There could be some trading range here. Action to the downside. C ends. G ends the action here. I ends the action here. A rotational market. I haven't seen any opportunity here. Now going long here, I mean, it's crazy risky here. Why would you go long here? The same reason why I didn't short here is the same reason why I don't go long here. It's super risky here. Super risky here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lows here. 1, 2, 3, 4 highs. It seems like this market is going to have. Oh, what happened with value? Now value is lower. Now the market has re-entered this range. Yeah, can you see? Hasn't taken this low. As the day develops, if the market cannot get at least having, I mean, the market cannot get inside this value from Friday, because this was a rotational day. This one doesn't count because it's a trend day. This one is rotational. If the market doesn't have the power to go inside, or the weakness to come inside this value, there could be some serious short covering here at the closing. There can be. Many can take all these highs and this one and this one. But who would go long here? Well, this is ridiculous risky here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lows here. You would consider this lows repair, right? But since I and J didn't take E low by more than 2 ticks, I think this stops are still here. Value cannot move inside. It seems like it's not going to be able to do it. It's just too far now, and just 2 more periods to go. Oh, look at this high here. This is not good. Man, if you have trade this day, this is crazy. I guess the market just whips all traders here. This kind of markets is when traders lose a lot of money here. And many times they lose confidence as well. They lose mental capital here. But there's nothing here in this market. Nothing here. Nothing. We have seen that it's very slow, no confidence on either side, super weak low, super weak high, super weak low value. Look at what's happening with POC. Check that out. No? It was down here. Can't the market? Can't POC move lower? And look at this. I mean, at the same basically. Now the short covering here. Look at these highs here. I guess this high has better also been taken out than the lows because value is higher. Oh, okay. That was it. This is the short covering that was that happened when moving forward. Let's check.